Hello, everyone, and welcome to Arkansas Style. Thank you all for joining us. I am your host, Nicole Neiman. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's in store this afternoon. Big life changes to day-to-day budgeting. A financial advisor can be a trusted guide through it all. And today we're chatting with Small Wealth Management about how their team of advisors could help you feel more confident and in charge of your money. And a special evening filled with hope, stories, and community is swiftly approaching. The second annual Ribbons and Roses Gala is happening this weekend, and later today we'll tell you how this event is making a difference and how you can be a part of it. And cold and flu season is here, and a simple shot could keep you healthy. UAMS cardiologist Dr. Jean Way is breaking down who should get a flu shot, what it actually treats, and why this is important this season. Plus, a conversation with the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation about this year's Little Rock Finest Awards. And Charlie Simpson will also join us later with some crucial insight into living as roommates rather than soulmates. We've got quite a bit to cover today, so let's get to it. Arkansas Style starts right now. Thank you all for tuning in today. Fall is officially upon us, and that means it's time to start thinking about bringing the season into your home. Award-winning floral designer and co-owner of Norwood Day Floral Company, Chris Norwood, is here to show off beautiful fall arrangements and candle options to make your space cozy and seasonal. All right, Chris, well, of course, we love summer, but bring on fall.
We want it to be over with the heat. So anyway, so we're starting to transition. Our store has been totally turned into fall. And so today we're going to talk about candle options, but we're only talking about Arkansas-made candle options. So all the candles here are actually made in Arkansas. We have candles from Lux, which this is their heirloom pumpkin, which that's our top seller right now. This is called Fig.
Whoa, come on now.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so much joy and happiness.
Fall Chai, we have another
okay.
line. This one is a beautiful line. It's called Heather Haygood, and it's an Arkansas-made line. It has a little bit of sandalwood in it. And then we also have our candles from Porch View, which our top seller, and that is called Gladys's Recipe, which is Todd Smith's grandmother, named after her. So anyway, and so it's kind of a local thing, but it smells like pumpkin pie out of the oven, more or less.
That's
so
going to make me hungry.
Yeah, pumpkin bread. So let's get started, because I know that's the part that you like the best.
Well, I do love candles, I got to say.
But you like flowers better.
Yeah,
so anyway.
And especially these antique colors.
Yeah, these are antique hydrangea. So let's start out by putting your hydrangeas in first, and then we'll go back and add a little bit of magnolia.
Okay, first of all, folks at home, stop what you are doing. I have never seen a bloom as big as this in my whole life. It is literally the size of my head.
And they actually will dry that way.
Yes.
Believe it or not. So that's even better.
Okay, look at how gorgeous this is. Oh, Chris, just such joy. All right, so we're going to start with go big or go home.
Go big or go home. Well, plus it gives us a good base to start from as far as we start doing insertions. It'll help us hold that in there a little bit better.
Magnolia leaves. Oh, look at, of course, this is such a treasured tree in our state. But boy, when you bring it in the house, look at how beautiful that two-tone is. Oh, that's going to make quite a statement.
We love it because of that color. It almost looks like leather on the back of it.
Oh, yeah. Aunt Betty, my Aunt Betty, she had the most beautiful magnolia wreath on her door. Oh, gorgeous. Woo!
Can't go wrong in the south of magnolia.
Yeah.
So then we're going to go back and add a little bit of our seed eucalyptus. This is going to give us a little bit of texture.
I tell you.
I'm going to go ahead and cut some of these thorns off for you that I want you to.
All right, well, the Gala for Good, or not
Gala for Life.
Gala for Life, thank you. How was it, the Angels theme?
We were very blessed that it turned out as well as it did. The coolest thing we did is we actually made these huge 16 feet long wings that everyone had their picture made with. It was kind of the hit of the party, so you'll probably see a little bit of that on social media as far as people had their picture made in front of them.
What'd you make the wings out of?
We made it out of dried pampas grass and hydrangea.
What?
I'll show you a picture when we get done.
Oh my gosh.
It was really fun.
Wow. Okay, that is statement making. You went to Palm Springs and showed off a little bit of how you can do those installations too around the Marilyn Monroe, right outside the airport.
We did. We've been very blessed to be kind of a little bit of all over lately. So anyway, but we're always happy to help with any organization trying to raise funds, and so they had a very, very, very successful fundraising event, so we're super proud about that, that they could make lots of money, and it's going to go toward, I think, the building there. Oh, that's a Cremon.
What is this?
It's a Cremon. And so the reason why they're in hairnets is because they're kind of fragile in the fact that they don't like to be hit very hard, but when you do, they kind of explode. So a lot of times, isn't that fun though, with the way that plays together?
Yes. Okay, I could make a whole bouquet just out of these things. Look at how gorgeous those two pair up together. All right.
And look at this new, I've forgotten the name of this one because I'm kind of on overload as far as my brain's still not unfried yet from the weekend. But it's a new color of rose. It's not really red. It's almost, I would almost has a little bit of a cinnamon color to it, basically.
Yes.
So isn't that fun? I'm gonna take the one. I'm afraid we're gonna get pricked with those thorns though.
Okay.
We can't have any of that.
You know what? You're exactly right. That is exactly that color. That
Yeah.
cinnamon color. What a great way of describing it.
We're going to put a little bit of mauve in here, and this is our stock. This is a new variety of stock.
Oh, look at how this just makes my heart sing. Folks at home, this is TV therapy. You just look at your screen, you fall right in love. Oh, Chris, I tell you, you surprise and delight every time you come here. You teach me something new, and you show me flowers that are just over the top. This is truly what sets you apart.
Well, we work really hard to find something new. I'm going to show you something new. This is a new color carnation, but look, it has that color right in the middle of it.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, a little bit. If you look at it, just gently has a little bit of that coloration to it.
Oh, look at it. This is like fashion for your home, bringing in these fresh flowers. Again, I love this color. Look at this color combination. Oh my gosh, you would be so pleased to have this in your home.
And then we're going to go back and have you add a little bit. This is called cedium. Look how that plays with it.
Oh yeah.
And this is a great, good filler flower there.
Mm-hmm. You work so much faster than I do. I savor every single moment. I've got to learn to work faster. All right,
Time
so
is money.
Of course,
you
candles.
Gotta get this order out.
When you talk about, yeah, exactly. When you talk about, having turned over the entire shop and turned it into fall, remind everybody about all those gift-giving options that you have available.
Think we probably have the biggest selection outside of James Sage's studio of pumpkins. Aren't these wonderful? They're all one of a kind. Blown Glass by James Hayes from Pine Bluff.
Show that to camera 4. Trey will get that for you. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Look at that. Yes, James Hayes. Okay, yes, he is a treasure in our town for sure.
Sure.
Okay, so you carry his things.
We definitely carry his things.
Love it.
We have tons of different colors of pumpkins in, and they're kind of flying out the door, which we're super pleased about. So.
Yes.
I'm gonna add a few more there, like one maybe right there.
I love these cinnamon color roses, how it just plays off of the antique look, just that little bit of brightness in the middle there.
I'm gonna give you one more of those.
Oh,
that's
thank
kind
you.
of a raspberry color to it.
Yeah. Trying to work upside down is challenging, that's for sure. But
you're doing a wonderful job as usual.
Thank you. All right, well, let's remind everybody where you are at.
We are
celebrating your 1-year anniversary. You ought to know by now where they're at.
Well, anniversary as far as our business being started, our store being open. We opened in February, so we're still baby stepping it. But anyway, but we'll be a year old in next February at the store. But we're gonna pop those in. We're as far as people landmarks, we're at Mississippi and Cantrell. We're right beside Edwards grocery store. There's Roy Dudley, who's really busy right now. He has some new stuff in. And then we're in the middle, and then there's Edwards. So.
Okay, and remind everybody why they want to shop on Fridays.
Oh, Friday definitely, because I brought you some sage too to add some aroma.
Look at that, yeah.
Sorry about that. On Friday we have buy one get one free. As far as all of our flowers, all of our stems are buy one get one free. And so if you're planning a party or an event for the weekend, that would definitely be the time you want to come in and get some fresh flowers.
All right, folks at home, look at this little bit of joy, candles and fresh flowers. Wow, only the finest. Well, Chris, as always, I love your visits. I love your spirit.
Absolutely.
I love your creativity.
Happy to be here.
Thanks for coming in.
Happy to be part of it.
Of course. To learn more about fall arrangements and candles or to connect with Chris Norwood and his team, visit norwooddayfloral.com or browse around their shop located off Cantrell Road. Now, the second annual Ribbons and Roses Gala is bringing together survivors, families, and supporters for a night of hope and community. When we come back, we're hearing from the women behind Her Pink Promise about this meaningful event. Stay with us. You're watching Arkansas Style.